Joining me here now in his 5th year in the National Football League, just made his 3rd Pro Bowl. He's an all-pro player, getting set to try and bring another curtain down on the Pittsburgh Steelers for the Cleveland Browns. The all-world Myles Garrett here on the Rich Eisen Show and Westwood One. Good to see you, Myles Garrett.
Pleasure to be on with you.
I appreciate that. How you feeling? How's it going for you right now?
I'm pretty good. Looking forward to it.
Okay, very good. How much do you hear it from the crowd when you go to Pittsburgh, Myles? Just jump in with both feet here. How fun do you hear it?
I really haven't. I don't think we've got a packed house since COVID started.
Okay, so you're getting ready to go to this game, and when you take the field in a game like this, walk me through your mindset as you get ready for it, Myles. You and I have never really talked before, but how do you get ready for a game like this mentally?
I mean, before my routine never changes. You know, I'm trying to find my zone, listening to some music and watching some videos that motivate me.
Okay. What videos motivate you? What motivates you?
I watch a lot of basketball videos. Mike, Kobe, LeBron. I watch Ali, Hagler, Bruce Smith, Moss, Reggie White, LT.
And just watching them do their thing motivates you? How? Like, how does that work, Myles?
Just know that I want to be on that level of greatness. You know, making big plays and big moments like they have and they consistently did. You know, just trying to psych myself up, thinking that I'm on that level. I can do things like that. All I have to do is just play like I have.
Interesting. And do you watch them in the locker room before the game, or you turn off and you do your own thing on game day before you get out there?
See, on game day, that's what I do. I listen to music probably about half the time. The other half, I'm watching one of them.
Interesting. Myles Garrett here prior to Monday Night Football. And for the Cleveland Browns this season, what would you attest the ups and downs to? Is it just injuries? What is it, would you say, Myles, for this year for the Browns?
I mean, COVID really took a toll on us, and that didn't help what was going on during the season. But you can't really blame it on injuries. Every team has to deal with injuries. I think it's just we needed to play more complementary, whether it was on defense, rushing coverage, or on offense to defense. Just countering off of them, whether they score and we make a stop, or they don't score and we don't get a stop. We have to find a way to when they're doing well, we have to do well. If they're not doing well, then we have to get the ball back to them and help them get their mojo back. And I think there were times where there were just lulls, whether it was in games or for multiple games where we didn't play complementary football.
And so this weekend, this Monday night game, what's at stake is obviously the playoffs, maybe your division. And then did I hear you say that you're looking forward to making sure this is Ben Roethlisberger's last game at Heinz Field? Did I overhear you say something like that this week, Myles Garrett?
I don't think I said it, but I saw it, and I didn't think it was a bad quote, hearing it.
No, but I just want to make sure I did hear that is your intention, correct?
Of course. I mean, I didn't say it, but that is my intention.
You did not say it. So how did that get ascribed to you? I don't understand.
I'm not sure. At least I don't recall saying. I don't think I talked to anybody who would put that out. But
okay,
I don't disagree. I would love for this to be his last home game, and we can send him off with the L. That'd be perfect.
See, so you did say right here, I guess, in this conversation, and I don't blame you. I mean, like that would be your intention to do that, and you guys did it last year as well. So is there a specific, beating the Steelers make it even more special for you guys in Cleveland, you yourself?
Of course. I mean, they have no love for us, and we don't really have love for them as a city. So this is a rivalry that I heard about as soon as I got onto the team. So to have to go through them for a playoff spot is, I think it's poetic.
Myles Garrett before Monday Night Football here in Week 17. what's your front row seat to watching Baker Mayfield work? Tell me something that about him that folks might not know, Myles Garrett, for you.
He puts it all on himself. I don't know that people really see that. Whether it's a end of a drive or wide receiver slipping, whatever happens, he's usually thinking that he could have done something better right there. Whether he got 3 points, he could have got 6, and he had to find a way to get better, whether it's on a certain play, drive, or during the game. He's very cerebral in the fact that he wants to be better, and how he's trying to work through this. Almost every time he turns the page, but he's like, well, how can we make this next one better? How can I improve?
Does he get a bad rap, do you think?
I think so. He gets a bad rap. I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes we have lulls. I'm in a slump right now. I haven't had a sack in 2 games, and I mean, he had a bad game last game. At the end of the day, he could turn around and have 4 touchdowns, and that's sometimes the name of the game. You just got to be able to bounce back.
Do you think you're in a slump right now?
Well, in my eyes, I haven't had a sack. I haven't been as dominant or disruptive as I want to be. And a slump to me is not performing up to my standard.
Who would you name Defensive Player of the Year, removing yourself from the equation, Myles Garrett?
Removing myself.
Made you think. I like that.
I would probably say Micah.
What he's doing is off the charts, right? What he's doing, would you say?
Yes, just because he's doing it in all. He's doing it in multiple positions. I can't say all positions, but as far as rushing, coverage, he was at DB one time. I mean, the guy's he's an athlete, and he's a baller in every position they put him in. So it's fun to watch him play, just because he has great pursuit, great energy, great motor, and he has the skills to master up.
And plus, you would know what it's like to go from one level to the other. 5 years ago, you did that, and that can't be simple to go from college to the pros and start balling out like that. I imagine as well, right? Can you say?
Oh, depends. I mean, he fell into a pretty good situation. A lot of older guys around him, help him grow, help him find himself in the league, whether it was off the field or trying to maintain his schedule. And I think he kind of fell into a spot where he just had to focus on football. He had some great mentors with Lawrence and a couple of those other D linemen up there and linebackers. So I think he's in a good spot, and I mean, right now it's coming very easy to him.
Are you friendly with any other guys like in the league? Aaron Donald, do you have any relationship with him or anybody else at your position, Myles?
Danielle Hunter, Max Crosby, a couple of guys, but Agba. I feel like I'm friendly with a lot of D linemen. Not too many quarterbacks for some reason.
For some reason. See, I imagine you have to have that mentality that you enjoy hitting them and disrupting them. And do you talk to them when you disrupt them and do something, Myles? Are you a talker out there, Myles Garrett?
Slightly. Like what? I remember I hit Joe Burrow, and I hit him, and I was picking him up. I said, "Good to see you, Joe." He was like, "Great hit, Myles. Good to see you." Or I'll say God bless, or just small stuff. Nothing derogative or rude. Just catching up after a while. Haven't seen some of these quarterbacks in a while. Just want to say hello.
So yeah, because when you say "good to see you, Joe," I don't know if you really mean that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem too genuine. Myles.
What is genuine? I am glad to see him. I'm glad to see him when I get to hit him, when I get to put him on my graveyard, my stat sheet. And his mother is a lovely woman. She's friends with my mom. It's just great to see him.
Are you serious? I didn't know that. I had no idea about that. So your graveyard, where is that right now? Where do you put all those pieces? non-Halloween time, Miles? Where are they?
I got a nice storage spot away from the house.
Okay. So, and then you take notes, and who makes sure that it's accurate, that your graveyard is accurate? Who makes sure of that?
I had a friend that took notes and just made sure, I had the amount of sacks and amount of people that I needed to. And, I was trying to do notice a couple of guys I wanted to get this season on already got and something like that. And then, Bruce Smith came out and did every single person he'd sacked ever. Just made me feel terrible.
That's all right, Miles. You're just getting started, man. And you're off to a hell of a start after 5 years. And he's got 200, so that's something to shoot for. That's why you watch his videos. It had to be cool that he saw that and you inspired him to do that. That had to be pretty cool for you, though. Right?
No, absolutely. That I made him get up and do something like that because, he's one of the best ever. The fact that he's even paying attention to me is a blessing.
That is pretty cool. Myles Garrett, have a great Monday Night Football. Have a great rest of your season. Let's catch up down the line. I really appreciate your time. This has been fun.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Let's do this more often. That's Myles Garrett right here on The Rich Eisen Show. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.